Hey there, welcome back to Paint the Kitchen Red. If you're a fan of Thai food like I am, you've probably tried Thai coconut soup. I just love the flavors of the soup. It's also known as Tom Kha Gai. This recipe has the perfect combination of salty, sweet, sour, and spicy, the 4 S's as I call them. In this recipe in particular, I strongly urge you to taste as you go when you add the condiments, because what's perfect for me may be different for you. So I'll give you my measurements, but you should add them to your tastes. So stay tuned for the ingredients and how to make this delicious Thai soup. Here's what you're going to need for this recipe. 12 ounces of boneless, skinless chicken thighs cut into bite-sized pieces. 3 stalks of green onions with the green and the white parts separated. 2 tablespoons of coarsely chopped cilantro and some whole cilantro leaves for garnish. 1.5 cups of oyster mushrooms chopped into 1-inch pieces. I really like the meatiness of oyster mushrooms, so if you can find them, great. If not, you can just use regular mushrooms. Now the following ingredients, I'll give you my measurements, but you really should add these to taste. 3 tablespoons of fish sauce. I like to use Red Boat brand, and I'll be adding links to the ingredients in the notes. 4.5 teaspoons of lime juice. 2 teaspoons of palm sugar or brown sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of Nam Prik Pao, which is a delicious sweet and spicy Thai chili paste. You'll also need 4 lime leaves, and I like to tear them up to release the oils. 2 cups of coconut milk, which is about 1 can of coconut milk. I was doubling the recipe in this video, so I used 2 cans. And if you've watched my videos before, you know that I recommend 2 brands of coconut milk. They're just much better quality than what you find at the grocery store generally. Arroy D and Chowco, and I'll put a link to those brands in the notes. The quality of the coconut milk definitely makes a huge difference to the taste of your soup. 2 cups of chicken broth, which is about a 15-ounce can. 1 cup of Galangal, which is a form of ginger, but it's really not ginger, so you can't substitute ginger for galangal because it wouldn't be the same. So if you can find it at the Asian store, that would be great. You want to peel the galangal and slice it into 1/3 inch pieces. You'll need 2 stalks of lemongrass. To trim the lemongrass, cut off the bottoms and the tough green part on top, and you'll be left with about 6 to 8 inch pieces. Pound the stalks with a meat mallet or a rolling pin, and that gets all the flavor out of it. So you're going to need some cheesecloth for this recipe. You don't have to have the cheesecloth. You can put the galangal into the soup, but then you'd have to fish them out with a slotted spoon or something at the end. So I like to put it in cheesecloth because then it's just easy to just remove the whole thing and throw it away at the end, because you're not going to eat that galangal. It's just going to contribute a lot of flavor. So you take the cheesecloth and wrap the galangal in it and tie it up with some kitchen twine. Add the chicken broth to the Instant Pot inner pot. Add in the lemongrass, the galangal, and the lime leaves, which, as I mentioned earlier, I like to tear up to release the oils and the flavor. Add in the green part of the green onions, the chicken pieces, and stir it all up. And make sure that the galangal is immersed in the broth. Close the Instant Pot and pressure cook for 4 minutes. If you can do a natural release, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, you can do a quick release of pressure. Open the lid. Remove the galangal and the cheesecloth. And you're also going to remove the lemongrass pieces. You could wrap the lemongrass in the cheesecloth as well, but there were just few pieces, so it's easy for me to fish them out. But you can do that too if you wanted to. Next, you'll add the coconut milk, fish sauce, lime juice, brown sugar. Stir everything together. Add in the mushrooms, the Thai chili paste. Program the Instant Pot to saute mode. Add in the cilantro, green onions, and allow the soup to heat through. And once it's heated through, you can serve it into a serving bowl, and it is so delicious. If you need to adjust the flavors, you can do that too. This is one of my favorite soups to make, and I hope you get to try it out. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.